given problem is solve d square plus 4 into y is equal to sin square x. Okay. Now you observe this is in the form of f of d into y is equal to q of x. So what is the general solution for this? We have y of x is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. So in the given problem, this is solve. Solve means we have to find out complementary function and particular integral. So what is the right set part you have? Non-zero. So you can get the particular integral non-zero only, right? Now first we will find out the complementary function. So to find the complementary function, what we will do first, we have to take right side part is 0, nothing but q of x is equal to 0. Let y is equal to e to the power of mx be a solution of f of d into y is equal to 0. Then we will get the auxiliary equation. What is the auxiliary equation? F of m is equal to 0. How you can get this f of m is equal to 0? You see, friends, what we consider y as e to the power of mx. Now, if you substitute y in this, y where here f of d is what? D square plus 4. So you see, d square plus 4 into y is equal to 0 if you are taken. But then what will happen? You see, now 4y is 4 e power mx. But whatever the d square, you have to differentiate y twice. So first differentiation here, you see, e power mx derivative is m into e to the power of mx. Again differentiation is, you see, m into e power mx derivative e power mx into m, so square. Now in place of d square, you see, d square y, you have to write this one. Then I will have m square e to the power of mx plus 4 e to the power of mx is equal to 0. So from this what I can take common? E power mx common. If I take an e power mx common, then I will have m square plus 4 is equal to 0. So product of two functions are 0. So what you can say, any one of them is 0 or both 0. But e power mx never 0. So what I can say now, m square plus 4 is equal to 0, which implies you can get the roots. How many roots means? 2 roots, because the polynomial of degree is 2. So m square is equal to minus 4, m is equal to plus or minus 2i. So here the roots are imaginary, purely imaginary. Whenever the roots are like this in the complex form, a plus or minus bi is there. Then what is the complementary function we have? E power ax into c1 cos bx plus c2 sin bx we have. Okay. Now you compare on both sides. The roots you compare. What is the real part here you have? 0. So a is equal to 0 you substitute. And what is the I quotient here? 2. What is the I quotient is here? B. So b is equal to 2 you write down. Then we will get the complementary function for the given problem is e power 0x. Nothing but e power 0 means 1. No need to write. Now c1 into cos bx. What is the b? 2. So cos 2x plus c2 into sin bx. B means here 2x. That's it. So this is the complementary function. So now what we have done? Complementary function is completed. Next what we have to do? Particular integral. Okay. Particular integral. What is the pi? Pi is we are denoting with 1 by f of d into q of x. So what is f of d? They are given, you see, f of d is d square plus 4. And what is the q of x? Right side part you have. What is that? Sin square x. So 1 by d square plus 4 into sin square x. That's it. Now q of x is sin square x, not a sin x. If you have a sin x, we can replace directly d square by minus a square. But sin square is there. So product of two terms are there. So change into linear form. Nothing but degree 1. Sin terms or cosine terms we have to change. What are the formulas we have? You see, sin square x is equal to, we have two formulas. That is 1 minus cos square x is first formula. Another formula, 1 minus cos 2x by 2 is there. So which formula you have to apply? Both can you apply or only one we will discuss now. You see friends, we have only for sin ax or cos ax only. We don't have for other formulas. Means sin square term, cos square term, sin x into cos, sin x into sin, cos x into cos, cos x into sin, we don't have. So here you have a sin square. So I am changing into either sin or cosine. Here you have cos square. Sin square formula I don't know. So similarly cos square also we don't know. So you cannot apply the first one. Okay. Now coming to the second one. 1 minus cos 2x by 2. Yes, you can apply. So this is equal to 1 by d square plus 4. I can write 1 minus cos 2x by 2. So even though this is, you can also write as 1 by d square plus 4. sum of the two terms. Of course, negative is there. 1 minus 1 by 2 I have written outside. Then I can write this as 1 by d square plus 4 into, what I can write this is cos 2x. Now you see friends, right side pass cos ax. Yes, you can apply cos ax. Here you have in the first integration, what you have here, coefficient here q of x is 1. 1 means that is a constant. Whenever you have a constant, what we will do? In place of d, we will put 0. How you can put 0? Means you can write 1 is equal to e to the power of 0x. So due to that reason, you can write in place of d, a. What is a here? 0. Okay. So in place of d, I am substituting whenever constant is there, 0. Anyway, what is the derivative of 1? 0. So 0 you can write 0 into 1. So this 1 getting cancelled, then you will have d equal to 0. So 1 by 2 times half. In this case, I am substituting d is equal to 0. So here you see, put d is equal to 0. What you have to substitute here? D square is equal to minus a square. What is a here? You have 2. So minus 4 we need to substitute. Okay. Now 1 by 2 times half. 1 by 0 plus 4 into 1 minus 1 by, this is d square means minus 4. Minus 4 plus 4 into cos 2x. So you see friends, 1 by 2 times half. 1 by 2 times half. This is 1 by 4 into 1 is 1 by 4. This is okay. Next, minus 4 plus 4 is 0. So you have 1 by 0. 1 by 0 means not defined. So you cannot apply this formula. So what you do here, case is failure. Whenever the case is failure, nothing but what? When the case is failure means, if the denominator is 0, case is failure. So in that case, numerator you write on x and denominator you differentiate. That's it. Okay. What is the denominator differentiation? 2d plus 0 into what I have? Cos 2x. Friends, you see, again it is 0. Suppose again it is 0. Again you write on numerator x and denominator you differentiate. That's it. No need to remember any formula. Simple. Now friends, here you have only d power 1. Okay. Now if d is in the numerator, we will do differentiation. If d is in denominator, we will do integration. So you see friends, I am writing here 1 by 2 times half 1 by 4 minus x by 2 into integration of cos 2x is sin 2x by 2 is nothing but by 4. So this is particular integral. Hence the general solution is complementary function plus particular integral. So is it clear for everyone? So what is the final solution? C1 cos 2x plus C2 sin 2x plus 1 by 8 minus x by 8 sin 2x. Okay.